Testing, testing. Wow, I messed around and I found out. So I don't know what happened actually. Things just got real crazy. Um, so I need to reset the links. This is supposed to be a live stream about Dream Day and Dream Day prep, and then we start chatting, and then my internet got all crazy. So I'm sorry. But thank you for being here. Future egg, current egg. I just have to update links really quick um, because everything I posted is going to be funneling to the old video. So that sucks. Saber like, thanks for coming back. Thank you. Oh shit, I can't even update anything. Oh no. Oh man. Well, this is fascinating. This is fascinating. Okay. Well, howdy hey. Have a good day, you know. Okay. Saber like. Yay, Marcus is back. The last stream literally cut mid-sentence. You said you needed to plug your computer in. So you gotta plug in your computer? I said that a long time ago. I must have been saying something else. I was trying to switch my Wi-Fi because my Wi-Fi keeps dropping on this one. So I tried to switch it to my cell phone's Wi-Fi because this is my cell phone's camera right now. So I thought, oh, I'll use my cell phone's Wi-Fi. And when I went to go use my cell phone's Wi-Fi, it cut off the camera and then disconnected the stream altogether, like shut it down. Oh, thank you so much, Saberlike. So I don't know what I was talking about. I'm thirsty though. I'm anxiety thirsty. On Dream Day, items and garb prep. Oh my god, my nose itches every time. Sorry. I'm not picking my nose, I swear. I don't even have a nose, so like I can't do that, you know? It just itches. Evangelist, good afternoon. I'm here from the doomed timeline to say might need to plug the computer in. No. The computer is plugged in, so the computer didn't die or anything. I was just trying to get better Wi-Fi, and in that process, it shut down the stream. Silliness, because before, like, whenever the Wi-Fi drops and we get disconnected, it always reconnects if I reconnect it within a certain amount of time, and I thought I did. I don't know what happened. It just booted me. Just reaching your fingers into the abyss beneath the mask. You understand, Saberlike, you understand. The abyss, it itches sometimes, you know? Just gotta scratch the void. Evangelist. Okay, guys. So as I was saying, and I thank you guys for coming back, and thank you for your diligence. As I was saying, so the Dream Day item and ceremonial guard prep is going to be a series of tutorials. This is the first one. So we're going to be covering pennant flags, like these guys, pennant flags. Might get into hair clips. I got a part of the ceremony, you need a mirror. And I got one. Where did I put it? Hold on. The mirror. You get a little mirror, you see? I got this one from Daiso, and it has a stand, so you can put it on the ground on a picnic, and you can look at yourself, or we're going to decorate it with icing and confetti and dreams. Because it's going to be important for a Dream Day to befriend yourself. There's such a negative connotation with looking in the mirror. It's not that we're looking in the mirror and being like, would you fuck me? I'd fuck me. It's not like that, you know? But it's like, you have to acknowledge your own being. You have to look at yourself in the eye and humanize yourself so you can stop bullying yourself. You know what I mean? Saberlike knows what I'm talking about. But also, for supplies, so get yourself a mirror, right? Because of the price increase at Daiso. I also got these for $1 from the dollar store. These are like plastic, transparent, like dividers for your book. You know, like when you go to school and you need like section dividers or whatever. That's what the pennant flags are made out of. These guys. So, you'll need some of those. We're looking at what? With tax, $6 right there. Boom. You know? We're going to make hair clips with icing. We're gonna icing some things. So silicone caulking. I'll get into the ingredients of those at some point. And we're gonna be making a mini tree. You can use a toilet paper roll for this. I will be probably splicing up this live stream in the future to make a proper tutorial. So if you're watching this in the future, there's probably an overlay. There's probably like a little video cut right now of all the ingredients you're gonna need to make these things. Yeah. So that's what we're gonna go over today. And then the next episode is gonna be the outfit. You have to have a ceremonial outfit, of course. I got a special dress. I'm gonna pimp it out. I'm gonna put on some of the adornments. Yep. And then the third tutorial is gonna be the ceremonial food. What food do we eat on Dream Day? Because we're gonna make a little Dream Day picnic. That's the ceremony. It's a picnic, and you sit under a dreaming tree. And you do this ceremony, okay? So you need food. So what kind of food? And we can brainstorm that together, guys. And then the last tutorial is going to be like the actual setup. Like finding the location, setting up, or if you have a little desk tree, then setting that up. Capiche? Thoughts, concerns? What are you guys saying? What are you saying? Okay. Oh, the void, it itches. Barkwater, what's up? Saberlight says if you scratch into the abyss, sometimes the abyss scratches back. Can be useful if you do it right. That's canon, actually, canon lore. The mirror is one of the most obvious words for Michigan accent. It's seriously effort to say it with 2 syllables. Mirror. Like that? Mirror? What's a Michigan accent sound like? Saberlight says, yeah, I had to do a lot of looking into the mirror, telling myself I looked good before believing it. 100%. I would just, like, smile at myself and say something genuinely nice. Just like, you got this. You're okay. You're okay. No bully zone. You know? And I'd pretend to fight some other shadow version of me. You know? Okay. Saberlight says, don't know what Daiso prices are like now, but back when I was going to them, a lot of stuff was like 1,000 yen. So, a lot of stuff, usually they say it's like 150 yen, I think, which is $1.50. But prices have increased, so the things that were $1.50 are $1.75. But a lot of things are like $2, $3, or whatever. And they do have some $10 stuff too. Marcus says, this all sounds insanely helpful, and I'll definitely use the tutorials. Yay! It'll be great. Yes, Toy Tangents. Dream Day. Dream Day. And then we gotta come up with a better name, maybe, because there's gonna be the springtime Dream Day, and then there's gonna be the fall time Dream Day, because the jacarandas in LA bloom twice, which is why they're the perfect fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? Mirror. Okay, Vangelis says the Michigan accent to say mirror is mirror. Mirror. And Saberlight, it sounds more like mirror. Hello, Barkwater. W is 1, not. Oh, 1. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought. Oh, yeah. Used 1. Daiso is actually Japanese. Miniso is, I think, Korean. Daiso has some of the best pencil sharpeners I've ever used. Right? I love Daiso. Fall is the same as autumn, right? It is! Autumn is a much cooler term, Marcus, but it is. Can you imagine a more, an autumn-colored dream day? We should start with the dreaming tree. And yes, I am just winging this. So, we have a toilet paper roll, right? What I was kind of thinking... I have 2, actually. What I was kind of thinking... And what do you guys think, by the way, for Dream Day food? I'm thinking flavors of, like, vanilla, blueberry, and lavender. And the food needs to be healthy, somewhat, like, nutritious. So I'm thinking of, like flaxseed, like, good, like, protein muffins. And I think muffins more than cupcakes because icing will just crash you no matter what. I'm going to take this thing. I'm going to make some tree legs. So I'm just going to cut maybe 5 times of equal distance. You know what's also great for what I really wanted to use, and I thought, or plastic and purple iridescent car tint because it's purple and it's really fucking cool. But I actually ended up not having any. So you take your little things and you bend them. You make a little tree legs. Oh, it's a little tree, isn't it? I don't know why I'm talking like that. Something about this music just makes me feel like a leprechaun, I guess. Okay. Okay. And we can cute this up. We can make this cuter. I'm gonna to get a more a root-like leg. I just ripped it and I'm gonna squish it. Squish. Squish it downwards. Squishing it downwards like this. So on the top it's kind of rounded. It kind of looks like a tree leg. A little. I can also put wire underneath it. For winging it, this is actually coming out pretty okay. wait, okay, what's happening? Vernal Dream Day and Autumnal Dream Day. Okay, yeah. Or maybe the first dream day can be symbolic for like springtime, right? So it's like brighter, and then with like flowers and stuff, and then the autumn springtime is more like moon and star themed, more leaning to the dream aspect. And there's okay, making tree legs. It's kind of working. Okay. Miniso, Toy Tangent says Miniso is... I wish I could read this fucking better, sorry. Hold on. Toy Tangent says Miniso is Chinese, but tries to market itself as Japanese. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know, but I believe you, because you know about toys and stuff. Or apple brownies. And Mark says, I wonder why people say fall in tropical places since tree leaves don't change. Good point. Good point. Why do we say that? Although I'm in a desert, so I don't know about that tropical talk. Everything's fallen in the desert. I have to have better mouthfeel than the average cupcake. That is such a true take, dude. Such a true take. Are you kidding me? Without a doubt. I mean, I'll stuff a cupcake. Don't get me wrong, but I usually scrape the icing off. I'll take one bite of the icing and then decide that I like having teeth, and then I'll scrape it off. But muffins, see, the thing that the cupcake is missing too is the muffin has a muffin top. Guys, we can make the muffin top look like the purple tree. Yes, muffins it is. But I also have like a slight daydream about the layers. What's that like, Papa? Marcus says, I'm tempted to make one of these right now. Oh yeah, we got a couple of chefs, don't we? Some type of culinary curators in the chat. Superlex says, Vangelis, I concur. Can't really eat either now. But that's the thing, Saberlike. Like I said, as I can't do sugar either, we'll make him healthy. We'll make him proper. And then Vangelis says at Toy Tangents, yo, apple brownies, what? That sounds top tier. It does sound top tier. I'm sure that's this is actually coming out like kind of cute. Okay. Saberlike says, back when I could eat it, I would save all the frosting for last and just end with a few bites of pure frosting. Now, why would you do that? No, why would you do that? It's not just the sugar, it's the carbs. Bagels actually spike blood sugar more. Yeah, I don't eat bagels either. But I don't eat gluten, so surprise, surprise. But, No, yeah. So if you, that's why I like to use like protein-based flour substitutes. So it punches you out with the good. And Bark Whiter is literally cooking right now. What are you making, dude? What's on the menu? Bark menu. Superlex says, does the stream keep pausing for everyone or just on my end? Good question. Let me know. I'm getting some skippy on this too. Damn! I think it's because I'm using this camera. Oriana made it! Hi, Oriana. How are you? How goes the library adventures? I'm making Dream Day material, so not everyone is blessed like us, Oriana, and lives in Los Angeles where we have a lot of jacarandas. So I'm making a little jacaranda tree as a tutorial for anybody that needs to make a mini jacaranda tree for their Dream Day celebration. Saberlight says, why did I do it? Because it craves intense savory experiences. I get that. I do get that. Oh! Okay. We're back. Are we back? Are we hip-hop happening and back? I'm sorry about the frame drop, guys. That sucks so bad. Vangela says, one of my pre-diabetes classes way back shared that fats like butter can help slow down the delivery of carbs to the blood, i.e. buttered toast is less intense for your blood sugar than dry toast. That's really interesting, and that makes sense. I do know that about fats. We back. Vangela says, doesn't help with the bagels, but I just like sharing that. Thank you for sharing that. And it does make sense. Whenever I eat avocado with eggs and gluten-free toast, it definitely helps it last longer and regulates my blood sugar. Okay, so this is my little tree base. Kind of looks like a little octopus. But now I'm wondering, I want to make the stump a little narrower here, you know? So to do that, I don't want to ruin it though. Try to use my like Blender 3D modeling brain. I could. It's like, how hard do I want to make this for myself though, you know? Yes. I know. So I'm gonna cut maybe 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That might be too much. 5. I'm gonna cut 5 straight lines again, but this time I'm gonna cut center. I'm not gonna cut on the line of where I cut before. I'm gonna cut center to the flaps. Does that make sense? So not in line with my previous cuts, but next to it. So that way you don't weaken the structure too much. And I'm gonna cut maybe. I'll show you. I'm gonna cut like that. Let's see. Saberlax says it's like 3D modeling in real life. It is. It is. That's why it's so important. If you have a baby, you gotta give them like, just let them figure things out. Don't take it from them to solve it for them to hurry the process. Let them play with 3D objects. Let them get a grip on reality. You know what I'm saying? Because it helps their brain figure things out. So I'm just bending each piece now. I'm just kind of like, because it's auto like rounded, right? So I'm just kind of bending them out for more flexibility. And I wonder, let me catch up what you're saying really quick. Oriana says, I'm currently at work, so I won't be here for long. The library adventures are going great. I'm attempting to take a break and do another goal of mine and get my license. Let's go, Oriana! Yes! That will be so great. That'll be so much easier for you to go to libraries, right? So I'm using my advances as rewards for doing other goals. So you're using your advances? What does that mean? Oh, adventures! Good for you, girl. Good for you. That's the way we do it. I know, like, it's been like I used to try to go on adventures a lot, and it's just such a fun experience, just getting out there into the world, doing something for you. Like, you love libraries, so taking the time to do that for you is just such a satisfying, fulfilling thing, you know? Like, for me, it was like getting a comic book and reading at the beach, or skateboarding, or like going to Chinatown, which I saw you were going to recently. Did you end up going? Saber, like, with their which license question, you know? Oriana says, I'll be still using the bus for my adventures, though. It's a bonus for me because I have no choice but to walk around and explore. That's such a great perspective. Yeah, it's definitely different when you're walking around. You get to find little nooks and special cafes and stuff like that. I used to go to the Comic Bug and pulp comics to myself. The Comic Bug! Which one? The one... I mean, there's like only one, right? In Manhattan Beach? The one... Did you go to the one where you used to have the airplane in the building? Toy Tender says, my weekly treats are thrifting and finding cute spots to take toy pics. I love that for you. I love your toy pics too. How on earth did you make such a tiny replica of your Barbie doll? Like your Barbie doll's Barbie doll? Superlike says 55 in 6 months is a lot, but you can do it. Yeah, you can do it. Let's see. Let's break that down. Wow, yeah, that's like what, like 8 a month? Is it? Wait, 55 divided by 6. Well, if it was 66 months divided by 6 would be... Is there any place that where would you go? Are you agoraphobic? Because Marcus, I struggle with agoraphobia big fucking time. And for many years I didn't leave my house. So, I feel you. Where would you go, Marcus? Oriana says, and no, didn't go to Little Tokyo or Chinatown Library. I just went to the Central Library for a work training, and the timing was terrible. Oh, what do you mean timing was terrible? Well, that's okay. At least you have those libraries to look forward to in the future. I always wanted to go to the Chinatown Library. Toy Ginger says, it's actually from a new mini Barbie Land doll line by Mattel, and they are itty bitty. What? Mini Barbie Land dolls? What the fuck? I've never heard of that. I'll have to look into it. That's so cute. Oriana says, my favorite comic shop so far is Pulp Fiction in Culver City. I find so many comics when I go there. Oh, dude, I haven't been there. That sounds amazing. My favorite is, I think, the mystery store. Fuck, what is it called? It's in Silver Lake. It's like the mystery comic store or something like that. And then in Highland Park, there's also, the Pop Shop. Super cool place. I love any place with zines. You know? But I mean, I haven't been to too many. Like, I definitely want to go find more. Superlex says, I wasn't sure I was going to get through the movies I wanted to watch before I started walking, and then I binged 10 movies and 10 commentaries in a week. Oh my god. Made a little more progress, but now I only have 2 left. Holy shit. Good for you. You did it. How's that process for you? Oh, Toy Data says we should all do a comic bug meetup. Guys, we should. Yeah. We should do a, even if not a comic bug, I really helped me when I was down and out. Welcome to the North... No, why did I say North Korea? NHK. Welcome to the NHK. What's that? Fuck what I think North Korea. Anyway, back to the tree. I'm just bending. I'm just playing with it. I'm trying to get it flexible enough to get some idea. I'm gonna try to, like... layer it like that. Let me just do it and show you really quick. Pleat it. Like that. You just, like, fold one over on top of the other. Like an aperture. And I might need a hot glue gun. It's getting kind of a shape. Yeah, okay. I've been trying to find bookshops and zines myself, says Oriana. Well, then, what if we all got together, guys? And go to one together. And don't worry, I am equally as anxious and introverted. So we can all suffer together. It'd be great. And even if we just sit silently next to each other and read our zines. Like, get a zine, go to a coffee shop, read. Thoughts? Marcus says I'm quite an outgoing person, but I'm just checking. Sinful Designs, hey, welcome. I'm out and about, but I wanted to stop in. I've been super busy the last few weeks and missed so many streams. You're so okay, Sinful Designs. That's just the way life is, but happy to see you. Thanks for being here. I'm just so you know, for the future, this live stream, I'm going to change it to Dream Day Prep, and so it's going to be the first installment of Dream Day Prep live streams. And Dream Day is not set right now, actually. It was going to be this Saturday, but it's not going to work out. So, it's not going to be set yet. So, right now I'm making a little jacaranda tree for like a little shrine for anybody that doesn't have a jacaranda tree near their home, so they can make their own dreaming tree. Oh, bye, Ariana. Have a great day. Thanks for hopping in. Nice to see ya. Oh, Toy Tender says, just picked up a new hardcover I've been meaning to read out in the wild. Well, dude, me too. We should do it. Oh, Marcus says, can someone pay for my plane ticket so I can come out to the comic store too? Honestly? Let me see something really quick. Marcus, your aisle is called Isle of Right, right? Evangelist says I may be in a different country and super distant from all this, but I think that sounds like a great idea. Y'all should do it. One day we'll make our way to Canada. All of us. How fucking cool would that be? That'd be so funny. Now this is just a big run. Oh no. Sorry about that. Thanks for being here though. Hope your class goes well. Marcus says the stream keeps pausing, so I have no idea what you just said in response to my message. Oh, Marcus, I said in response to your message, I'm going to, you are on the Isle of Right, right? I'm going to look up actually how much it would cost to send somebody out. Let me see. What the hell? Give me a second. Marcus says, Saber, like me too, it's always worse in the build-up versus actually doing it and going out in public. I know, isn't it? It's so true. And Saberlike says, even though Dream Day is delayed, still planning on streaming Inframan for my birthday on Sunday. Oh, that's right. Thank you for reminding me. The 30th. Okay. The only problem is I got put on the schedule, so now I fucking work Sunday. I have to check when I get off work, because then we can do it after. Or you guys can do it without me. But yes, very important. Mistake Boy! Yay! Thanks for making it. I think I'm on the wrong side of the dang country for a hang. For now. But I'm gonna come to the East Coast. You know? We can jam. We can make a song. That'd be cool. And Sinful says, I'd love to do a Meow Wolf event with y'all. What's that? Like, meeting up there at some point in our lives would be cool. What's a Meow Wolf? Yeah, world tour where I just bring all the eggies. My Barkwater says my go-to shop was always Giant Days. Oh, where is that, Barkwater? God, I'm so sorry the stream keeps freezing. There's nothing I can do about it. Fucking sucks. Oh, Toy Tangents will be doing a layover in Canada. Isle of Wight, thank you. Does zine rhyme with sign or Sean? Neither. Zine rhymes with dream. Oh, Dylan, hey! Thanks for coming to the stream. You made it. Let's go. Oh no, Sinful Designs. My stream just came back. I missed all of it. Oh, fuck. Sorry, the chat's going so fast. Hold on. My bad, though. I'm in a bad spot. No, it's not you. My stream keeps dropping for some reason. Vengel says, I'm legit armed with all the knowledge to tour guide any of y'all through a very specific square of my downtown Toronto. That would be such a dream. Guys, can you imagine going through any part of Toronto and Vangelis is narrating from personal experience about it? Can you fucking imagine right now? That'd be great. Torture just says, oh my god, Marcus, you are 15 hours and 5 minutes from us. That's it? Only 15 hours? Magazine. Oh, I see what you did there. Saberlight says, I'm open to whatever time works. Would love to have you in one of these movies. Finally, I know. We have to do it. East Coast, yippee! Yep. Hold on. Let me try to catch up. Sinful says, if y'all are still here after my errands, I'd love to chat more. Hopefully next week my schedule is way more clear and I can hang out with everyone more often. Anyways, I'll be right back or see you later. Okay, be safe. Good luck on your errands. Thanks for hopping in! Yay! Into all the Meow Wolves except Vegas. What is Meow Wolf? Except the Denver roller coaster. It fits the vibe. I don't know what that is. I need to move this like over here. Okay, perfect. Marcus says, I've never been on a plane, but 50 hours feels like a long time. The way, so it was 14 hours to go to Japan, Marcus, and I just got a flight out the night before, so my plane left at like 11 p.m. or something. It might have actually been like 1 a.m. and I arrived, I forgot, when did it leave? Was it 9 p.m.? It was nighttime. Point being, it was nighttime and I arrived in Japan at like 5 in the morning. So it was perfect because I just slept on the plane the whole time and then I just woke up in Japan. Like, it was so great. So that's what I advise if you ever make it over here. Hold on. Shoot. Saberlight says, still gonna stream another movie Friday as usual. Same ones we were gonna do last week, but because no one can make it. The bar whilst doing these errands are just shot. So I'll come back once I'm home. Okay. Hold on. Let me catch up. What the fuck is Meow Wolf? My go-to comic shop says Toy Tangents is Earth 2 Comics. I usually hit up the comic book when I visit my brother. Where's Earth 2 Comics? Dude, we need a list of all these comic shops, and I want to go to each and every one. Superlight says, don't forget, we have a Discord too, for anyone not in there yet. That's right, guys! We have a Discord, link in the bio. We talk like every day. I've never been to another country. Oh, Marcus, well, better time than never. I can tell you, it's so much fun to go. Airplane sleeping is a legit secret code to world travel. Yeah, Evangelist, because you just wake up with no jet lag. Like, you're just, ready to go. Dylan says, it's like an interactive museum that's mega trippy, has deep lore, and loves local artists. I think it started with George R.R. Martin. They also do music shows at a ton of them. Wow, really? I've never heard of that. Thank you, Toy Tangent, for making a comic book list. Now that I'm caught up a little bit, let me see how much it costs to get somebody out of Isle of Wight. Or to get us there. Let me see. Plane tickets from Isle of Wight to Los Angeles. Okay, let's see. Let's pretend that it is in August. Let's just see. So, oh no. Let's say it leaves in August and comes back the end of August. Let's just say. Okay. Okay, hold on. Are we still on? Are we still live? Okay. So yeah, there's, if you book far enough advance, you can get under 1,000. Wait, what? Hold on. Oh, dude. Okay, so literally, it depends on the day that you pick to fly, but you can get tickets, round trip for $837. Let me see. Oh, you can even get it for fucking I'm so confused about how this works. $682 round trip. Oh yeah, the further you go out, the cheaper it gets. Oh yeah, dude, if you go like months in advance, like if you go in September, for example, you can get a round trip for $682. That's crazy, yo. It depends on when you select your comeback day. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So, you know, if we ever, what would be better? Would it be better if we went to Marcus, or if Marcus came out here? Hold on, let me get this ad out of the way.
To build a sustainable chocolate company.
And our business is
Okay. That Q playlist ended. We're going to another Q playlist.
Hi there. I'm Brian.
Sorry, let me clear this ad.
Let me
1
tell you
second.
about how our company Doppel works.
Ad. Okay. Yeah, I like this playlist. Okay. Hold on. Damn. I'm behind. I'm hella fucking behind. It's like, Sablex says, FYI, buy plane tickets incognito mode on your browser. It'll be cheaper because they raise prices if they can tell you've been looking into travel. What the fuck? Pro tip. Thank you. Good to know. Toy Tangent says, I need to learn how to sleep in airplanes because I get so anxious I just watch movies. Well, you just get tired enough. You gotta tire yourself out so you don't have a choice. You know? And then, yeah, you gotta do a little mental work. You gotta be like, you know what? Dying in a plane crash is really not the worst way to go. Because it's so fast. It's just so fast. And it's kind of exciting. Like, if I could choose a way to die, airplane crash would be up there. As like a good way to go. It is an honorable death. Saberlex says, don't forget the cost of a passport if you don't have one yet. So yeah, my passport was like $120. Saberlex says, I believe looking for tickets on Tuesday or Wednesday afternoons are the best and cheapest, but that may have changed. Yup. Thank you for working on the list, Toy Tangents. That'd be so fun. And Vangel says, oh yeah, I'll do this plug right now. If you're flying in or around Canada, look into Porter Airlines. Their economy actually has free snacks, drinks, Wi-Fi, treats. What the fuck? That's crazy. Canada's the best. By the way, currently $670 is 540 euros. Is that euros? Oh, Saberlike, I would, but the song ended. The playlist ended. There was no song, it just ended. I know it sounded like it started to do a song, but it ended. Saberlike, thanks for all the pro tips. That's so useful. Where was I with this tree thing? Oh yeah, I need to glue something, don't I? But I could also staple it. Should I staple it? That would be easier. I'm gonna staple it. Choose the path of least resistance sometimes. Okay. So yeah, stapler. I pleated the trunk. And now I'm gonna staple that trunk down. I'm gonna pleat it. This might not work. This is actually quite difficult. Nope, that's not gonna work. I'm gonna have to hot glue it. Okay, guys, give me where's my hot glue? Hot glue. Hello again. I'm so hyped to come up and visit. I think I'm gonna make that a year-long Dream Supreme. Yeah, dude, and we could even we can try to raise money to do it. We just have to figure out what's a good reason to do it. Like I don't want you to just come out here and be bored. I want to make sure that you have fun, So there's got to be a good event happening. Maybe on the actual, maybe we can all get together for Dream Day. like, and actually have a proper picnic all together. And then we can have Marcus come out for that. Or maybe, yeah, that would be fun. Let me plug this in real quick. Let me see if I can make it without disconnecting nothing. Sometimes my dog looks at me like I'm fucking crazy. He's like, who are you talking to? Okay. Hot glue gun is going. Let me kind of shimmy my way out of this. Hello. Okay. So I'm gonna put this on this. That should be fine. Okay. I pleaded tree treatment, dog. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Wait. Where was extreme poverty mentioned? Oh yeah, that would honestly take me like 2 years to get that kind of money. I'm in like extreme levels of poverty. Bro, I fucking feel you. I know I don't look like it, but that's just because I share a room and live in a house with people. Like, I literally have like $150 to my name right now. So I feel you. Extreme poverty. But I can't say super extreme because I do have a roof. But yeah, Marcus, so we can just crowdfund. We just we can make a think about it. Oh shit, what did I miss? Saber says, Marcus, I feel you on the extreme poverty. Right now, at the wire right now, not being able to work, currently in the rationing deodorant phase. My wife is paying for food at least. Oh, guys, I really do feel you. I have to, like... Yeah. I feel you. In general, I would recommend travel of any kind as a goal. It's always been positive results. Yeah, even if it's just a day trip to the other side of the island. We could all come out for Void Ship sometime. Not saying that to save on travel costs for myself. That would be awesome, dude. Could I play a show with Void Ship? And then that would be a good reason to have people come, right? Marcus says, that's why I wanted to go to university. I've been stuck on my island for 25 years and I'm beyond desperate to leave and explore the world. It feels like such a prison here. Marcus, we're gonna get you out of there. Even if it means that you go to university, regardless of what happened, you know, like, you could still go to university, get a scholarship. Do it, Marcus, do it. Spread your wings. Sometimes my dog looks at me like I'm crazy, but he's crazy. Evangelist, truth. Nothing helps you appreciate home like going somewhere else. That's true. Mark says, I'm gonna lurk for a bit because I'm having a rough day night and I don't want to turn this place into comfort room. Marcus, it's okay if you do whatever you're comfortable with, but if you want to talk about what you've been through or what you're going through right now, I am all ears. And it's a good time because at least now I can look at you and talk to you, you know? But up to you. I don't want you to feel put on the spot. Evangelist says 30% of the reasons why I tend to talk up Toronto as a place to visit is because I don't have to get travel tickets, and plus it looks like my mom is visiting Toronto right now. Damn it! I should have had her take something to you. Mistake Boy says I alternate poverty and tiny mild wealth every year because I work as a seasonal gig, and it's like just nibble all year. Yeah, that fucking, what's it called? Self-employed life is hard. Evangelist says I'm a freelancer, so I'm perpetually kind of faking my way around some mutation of poverty. You're an open spot waiting in the void ship lineup once I get going. Oh, awesome! Void ship / egg ship. Yup. You got it. That'd be so amazing. Be so amazing. And then that'd be close enough maybe for Mistake Boy to join the lineup too. Okay, hot glue is ready. I have formed my pleat. Do you see this? Let me actually show this a little bit better. So, my pleat. I pleat the trunk. To give it a little more of a shape, I'm going to squeeze it in a little bit more too. And now I'm going to glue one by one. I'm just going to put a dot. I'm going to put a dot on the inside and then pleat it like that. Let me move this. I don't want to burn nothing. So I reached it over like that far. It's glued about that far into the second, to the end of the other pleat. Because I really want to give it like a shape. You know what I'm saying? You picking up what I'm putting down? I hope not, because it's a hot glue gun and that's hot. It'll burn you. Guys, I'm gonna make a tutorial after this. I'm trying to rush through this too a little bit because it's summertime now. There's a bunch of summer content I need to make, and I need to make that new song. It's such a summer song. Like, I need to finish that. But I want to make a tutorial about, one, pimping out your bathing suit, because I sewed like lace, like ribbon and stuff on my bathing suit, and it made it so much cuter. I have such a beef with adult bathing suits for women, because for an adult grown body, it's always so like sexual. It's like, no, I want to swim. I don't want my fucking push-up bikini bra to fall off, or my bottoms, my thong bathing suit bottoms to fall off. No, I want a one piece that lets me swim and be hydrodynamic. You know what I mean? It's annoying. POS Panda, what up? Welcome to the party. Welcome to the party. What are we making? POS Panda. I'm making a mini dreaming tree because not everybody has access to jacaranda, aka the dreaming trees, the big purple cherry blossom looking trees. So I'm making a little one for anyone that doesn't have access to one. It's out of a toilet paper roll, so they can just put it on their desk and still participate in Dream Day. And I'm making it super cheap because I'm broke. Okay, what's happening here? Bark says, I've had many opportunities, brushes with success, and is still struggling. Like, what the fuck? Oh, for real. I know what you mean. Okay, hold on. Yeah, POS Panda, exactly. It is a tree stump. It's a growing stump for a desktop dreaming tree. You got it. You can even wear it as a hat, a little dream hat. Oh, I have to make party hats too. I fucking forgot. Oh, is there glue on my face? No? Weird. Mistake Boy says, they call them swimsuits, but where's the tie? Bring back real swimsuits. Real men wear real swimsuits. Mistake Boy says, the street craft reminds me of my seasonal gig. We do the Christmas displays at all the big department stores around New York City. The Macy's main floor has a giant tree installation. Dude, how do you get into that? I want to do that. That sounds great. Yeah. Toy tangents. I don't have tatas so they don't fall out, but if I fucking did, you bet your bottom booty they wouldn't make it with today's swimwear. Yes, so that's the other thing too, is the only ones that are actually good for swimming, like the one pieces, they're ugly as hell. They're so ugly. So, I forgot what I was saying. I didn't continue the thought before, but, so, I want to make a tutorial about how to make your swimsuit cute, because, like, only like fucking toddlers have cute swimsuits with like cute patterns and decorations and flowers and shit. So I'm gonna do that, and then I want to do I have a condition that my fat cells in my thighs and in different places like my underarms, they they hang on to fat and they don't let them go. I know that sounds like an excuse, but it's a thing. So only in the front of my thighs, I have like really heavy cellulite, like just super heavy. And this year, I've avoided going to the beach because I feel embarrassed about it. But this year, I was like, I want to do it different this year. I'm gonna do a decorate your cellulite tutorial and put like little crystals in them and glitter and stuff. So, yeah, this summer I've gotta finish with the dreaming tree thing so I can get onto all these other tutorials. Marcus, yeah, the black and white swimsuits, like the full-bodied ones. I always wanted one of those. I know like the quirky anime character gets those ones, but I think they look so fun and cute. Dude, Kyle, Jacaranda tree stickers. I also thought about doing that, making a sticker sheet where it's like you and me, like me and the Eggies, are like under the Jacaranda tree and stuff. But maybe I should do that after we've already made the Jacaranda items so I know what to make stickers of, you know? 3-piece swimsuit, that's what I'm talking about. Stump on head is a big Pikmin vibe. Okay. Bedazzled cellulite, dude, let's go! Saber, like, I don't think people care as much as you about cellulite as you think. That might be true, but I live in LA, and when I'm on the beach, I'm kind of, when I look around, I'm like one of the only people that look the way I do, and it just makes me feel, I don't know why. I just, when I see it on other people, I don't mind it, but when it's on me, I mind it. I don't know how to describe it. No! You lost your Tamagotchi! He's crying out for his mother, but you cannot find him. Beach Ball Palm Tree is a perfect song for a swimsuit creating tutorial. Dude, thank you, you're right. And I thought about making a Beach Ball Palm Tree music video, but I don't know. Saberlex says, I know the feeling though. My weight was a huge part of my self-esteem issues, despite not actually being super heavy ever. Yeah, I've always struggled with that a lot. 100-piece swimsuit. Yeah, 20-hour investment. Busy this Friday making commercials. Oh, good. For your book, dude? That's, Toy Tender says, girl, let's all the cellulite be free. I live in LA too, and girl, I have lost all shame. You are an inspiration, Porcelain Piggy. Inspiration. Mystic Boy, true swimmers appreciate my intricate swimsuit panel lining. What? Mystic Boy says, why are the people who attend LA beaches just 30% hotter? It's a known fact. Let us weird-looking people swim in peace. Kyle says, okay, friends, I'm off to class. Have a happy Dream Supreme day. Bye, Kyle. Have a good class. Thanks for being here. Bye. Superlex says, the point I got to feeling confident in my appearance was actually when I was at my heaviest. Then I lost 20 pounds in 3 months, and it went to my head. Not good in retrospect. Yeah, that's the other thing too, is Los Angeles waters are, they feel on all levels, including spiritual, poisoned. You know, LA feels like, I was just saying this to my brother, but you know in Legend of Zelda, when like you have to save a territory because the waters have been poisoned, or the nature, the fairy is dead, and like the nature has been poisoned, and you have to replenish it back to its former glory. That's the way it feels. That's the way it feels in LA. Everything's poisoned. Okay, so I got my little stump. Little cute stump. I'm gonna add a top now, and I'm gonna fork it out as well. I'm gonna pleat the bottom, but this time I'm gonna add more pleats. Actually, should I do that? No. I'm gonna do 6 pleats. The best way to do that is to cut directly in half. And then go like so you do, I don't know if you can see, half cuts, and you flip it over to where the cuts are on the side, like this, and you're just gonna do 2 cuts of equal length on top and bottom. 2 cuts. 1, 2. Okay. And then that way I can kind of like squish it in. So like says there's a fine line between being confident in your appearance and being full of yourself, and I blew way past that line. But the past 6 months I've been humbling. You know, I've never had physical confidence. I just started to like a year ago. And then when my condition got worse and I couldn't do as many physical things as I was doing, like I learned like, oh, you can't run anymore. Oh shit, Marcus says, a tree's branches are the same length as its root. I'm no expert, so don't judge me if it's wrong. I like the way that sounds, Marcus, and that's gonna be canon as well. Barkbody says you have to recruit the Grudo from the Muscle Beach and defeat the Sharknado. Wouldn't that be so funny? Like a fan-made film of like Legend of Zelda, but Los Angeles edition. And there's like shit like that. That'd be so funny. You know, actually, maybe. I think this part I cut right now, it's going to be the tree top, actually. So I'm going to lengthen the cuts to, it's going to be the branches. So I'm going to lengthen the cuts to, like, way further down. Way further down. I might need to use a wire here at some point. Oh, sorry. I should put this down a little bit so you can see a little bit more what I'm doing. You know, when I was like 18 to like 20, I was like heavier than I am now, but I started to really not care. I started to like just really embrace my acne, my leg hair, or whatever the hell, like all of it. I was really kind of like feeling it, you know? Felt really experimental and kind of feeling it. And then I made the mistake, and this is on me for doing it, but oh, by the way, so I'm making branches. So I'm just doing the same thing. I'm like folding it, rolling it inwards like this, and I'm gonna glue the top so that it stays a little bit better. I made the mistake of sorry, I got slightly distracted. Of dating people that cared about appearance a little bit, and you know, it wasn't the one relationship that did it. It was kind of like a few back to back to back that really cared about like what's it called, was really swayed and charmed by the way girls appeared. So like most of my relationships have ended for a more attractive person than they haven't. So like I've started to over time build kind of a complex of like, oh, I didn't think it mattered anymore. Like back to what you're saying, Saber, like, oh yeah, I didn't think cellulite mattered because it doesn't matter to me. But then I realized, oh no, I've just been naive. Like it matters to people. And so now I feel some weird pressure to what's it called? Be good enough. And that's what I find really, that's why it's such a duality, because then I'm always drawn to be like this, like how I am now, you know? Like no matter how much I start to conform, I'm always pulled back to this creative place where it doesn't matter. It's like a little safe place. And I know I need to be stronger than that as an example to other people. Like, don't care about if you don't look like an Instagram model or if you have cellulite on the beat. Don't care. And that's what the tutorial is for. It's for me to not care. But I'm still in the phase of my adulthood where I care. I didn't used to. Now I do. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to sound like a downer, and I'm sorry if it does, but I'm just trying to be real, because I know I'm not the only person that struggles with these sort of like bodily insecurities. But it really does consume me sometimes, because I feel so unacceptable and unlovable. But you know, that's just one of the things, like, I think every adult just has to work through that at some point. Every kid, every person, you know. Silverlake says, I saw somewhere someone uprooted a tree and replanted it upside down, and the roots turned to crazy looking branches. It's what? Okay, he's I think this is a dry joke. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, says Marcus. That is true. That is true, but I don't know why. It just feels like, as much as I believe that, then why does it keep happening, you know? And Sableye says, gotta watch out when you get confident and then actually improve your appearance dramatically, lose weight in fabulous areas. Also, that was the thing. When I first started doing the Hup Hup vlogs, I like straight up peaked in life. Like, I started to get like really fit, like cut and jacked. I felt really healthy. I felt really smart. My hair finally, I finally had the haircut I've always wanted since I was young. Like, long periwinkle with half short, half long. It wasn't fried. It was perfect. And so I slimmed down, and I felt so smart and sharp. And that was before like the endo stuff got really bad. And then so luckily maybe I just wasn't in that state long enough for it to really like go to my head. You know? Oh yeah, and then I got braces, and then my jaw started to get fixed, and I was like, oh shit, look at me, I'm glowing up, you know? But Dylan says, people are disgusting, get your perceptions off my body. I know. And again, maybe it's just an LA thing. Maybe somewhere else they don't care as much, but it's just, in this world, you literally don't exist. Like, you're just invisible as a human being when you're in a room with what's it called? And there's like so many of them, like Instagram model people. Like, everyone here is like social media person. City of Stars. Toy Tender says, maybe they weren't the right persons. The right persons will accept you for who you are. That's true, and I'd like to think that I did find the right person, but I thought so before too, you know? And that's where it gets twisted, is like, I've now kind of like brainwashed myself to some extent to think that I'm just so like deeply and fundamentally unattractive and unacceptable that now I'm just waiting for them to see it. So I feel like, also, what the fuck? I'm sorry. I don't need to be talking about this. I'm like trauma dumping right now. Sorry, guys. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you for listening, for your loves and your supports. I think you all are so beautiful. Sorry, the chat got stuck up a way, so I'm just kind of scooting it down. Shit, where am I? Oh, hear that, dude? Because you're really good at poetry, and you have a lot to offer and to say. Dylan says, do I know my attachment style? Yeah, I'm definitely anxious attachment. Anxious. I think it kind of started anxious attachment because my dad, when, you know, especially when he got sick and stuff, but, he always had to leave for work. So he'd be here for like a weekend, and like he'd arrive on a Friday night and leave a Sunday morning, you know? So I was always waiting by the door, like waiting for him to come home. And when he would leave, he was a big, fat, jolly man. And so in his bed, the weight of his beautiful big body created a scoop, and I called it the daddy scoop. I don't call him daddy now, that's fucking weird, but when I was little I did. So I would like sleep in his little scoop, you know, and just wear his clothes and just miss him so terribly. So it instilled this panic, not panic necessarily, but a definite a type of a attachment, a longing, a permanent longing for that person, you know. But I would say I'm pretty secure, anxious and secure, a little bit of both. I work on it all the time to become more secure. Thank you guys again for listening. What are your guys' attachment styles? Evangelist says, personally being happy-ish with myself came from many rocky waters of looking myself through the eyes of others to eventually flip the math and come at this from a you gotta see my cool shit. You oughta see my cool shit. I like that perspective. Yeah, like I said, I don't know. I used to seriously have such a confidence in finding beauty in ugliness, my personal ugliness. Sorry. I think I've hair got in my mouth. I don't have a mouth, I don't know what you're talking about. But I felt cool being kind of goofy looking, and I was like, that fucking rules. And it's crazy, like when I watch movies, I don't like the stereotypical beauty. I find it so, not to knock on anybody, but I like seeing interesting people. I'm attracted to interesting people. I only ever date interesting looking people, like, you know, but again, I just feel like I live in a world where the rules are different, and I don't know how to play the game. I don't know how to, because I don't like, my taste isn't the like standard of beauty or standard of handsomeness. So like it's really hard for me to try to fit in. And then when I started to glow up a little bit, all of a sudden I started, like you were saying, Sarah, like I started to get compliments. I started to get more attention and stuff, and I didn't understand why. Like I don't know why people are attracted to me, and then I don't know why they become not attracted to me sometimes. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Anyway. Hold on. Dang, yo, breaking the rules. Put that in the comfort corner. Put what in the comfort corner? Anxious attachment. The sick boy says, anxious attachment gang, rise up. Tentatively. Are you guys anxious attached too? Yeah, what is everyone's? Marcus says, I feel like the stream only stutters when you respond to my messages. Oh my god, I promise you that's not true. I promise you. Did I respond to your message and then you didn't hear what I said? Saberlike says, losing weight and getting fabulous went to my head. Finding out my foot was broken and blowing up a couple of friendships took me down a few pegs. Aww. The Daddy Scoop is definitely gonna be my rap name. The Daddy Scoop. Barkwater says, yeah, Marcus, stop messing with the stream, dude. No. Saberlake says, I used to love who I was as a person, but hated how I looked. Then towards the beginning of the year, it swapped. And then I hated who I was, but loved how I looked. It was surreal. That's funny. That's so funny. Isn't it weird how life oscillates like that? Any truths that you may have relied on switch on the polar axis. They just fucking... If you start off straight-laced, you end up crazy. If you started crazy, you end up straight-laced. It's just... Life is funny. Barkwater says gap teeth are hot. Oh, interesting. Yeah, everybody has their thing, right? What they actually like. Dylan says I'm a long time avoidant and found a couple of beautiful people to blossom a secure attachment without the sharp pain I would normally feel in relationships. That's so interesting. Yeah, you know what's crazy too is like a lot of my partners have been avoidant too, and it's interesting that avoidant and attached people often find themselves together. Right now, my partner, I would say, is very secure, like super, super secure. So it gives me room to kind of like feel secure, and then inspires me to check myself so I don't act crazy, you know. Hollywood wait, fuck. Big noses are sexy. Oh, interesting. I like plushy dudes. I like plushy people. I like squish. Superlex says Hollywood attractive is rarely the actual most attractive, and it sucks that beauty standards is so heavily pushed. You're right, it's not Hollywood attractive anymore. It's fucking social media attractive. It's Instagram and TikTok attractive. It's just a different game now. And you know? Mistake Voice's attraction is a funny little bug. It's like a very cultural as well. It is! Isn't it? Marcus says, I literally dated based on personality and vibe. I could care less what they look like. I love interesting and care on people way more than attractive people. That's a beautiful thing, Marcus. And that means that you're going to be able to see somebody for who they are and have a very fulfilling love. And I really hope that for you. I don't mean to be gendery, but and maybe this is just propaganda I've made up in my own head and experiences, but I always kind of felt like guys, that's a more rare perspective for guys. Like, it's easier for girls to see the personality, but like I always kind of felt like guys need to be physically attracted to their partner to care. Oh, human caring. Oh, I see. Yeah, 100%. Someone's brain is all I care about. Someone's brain and heart. Saberlike says, pretty sure I'm anxious attachment. Faced a lot of different kinds of rejection between elementary school and high school. Oh, yeah, I feel ya. Mistake Boy says, if I were looking for a yoga... Oh, so what? Why did I read yoga? If I were looking for a romantic type person, my priorities are funny, crafty, art. Funny, loyal, crafty, sneaky. And funny in that order. If they happen to be cute, that's also nice. That's good. You know what? Especially in the East Coast, I bet there's a ton of people that fit that metric, huh? And Dylan says the anxious avoidant trap is named for a reason. I know, and it's so crazy. All I want is peace now. All I want is peace. I want to give peace, and I want to have peace within, and I want to bring peace to others. That's all I want. Superlex says, I don't want to sound like I'm fishing for sympathy. I've worked through so much of this, even the more recent stuff, just trying to be open and vulnerable. Can confirm big noses and squish are both nice. My wife has both, thankfully. A bountiful beauty you must have, then, on your hands, Saberlike. No, in the same way, yeah, I feel like you're just being open and vulnerable. And also because you've already come through it, Saberlike, right? Like you're speaking with a lot for a few months, and I got a lot out of it for a few months in 2020, but fell off. Oh, interesting. That's one of those things I find meditation and doing things like playing music or skateboarding or something, but I haven't been able to master the whole sitting there and thinking about something because I just end up falling asleep. Toy Tangents shared the meditation they do in the Chaos chat. Awesome! Thank you. Evangelist says, self-love is super important. I'm still learning how to take myself on dates and enjoy sitting in a cool eatery solo. That's so life enriching, huh? I love doing that too. You know, my problem is, like, when I'm by myself, I actually like myself. Like, when it's just me alone, I approve, you know, and I say nice things to myself mostly, and I can get down with all the flaws and all that, It's the second that I'm in an arena where I think other people are going to judge me that all the other stuff comes out. So if I'm in a relationship and that person is next to me, like I could be in a relationship and that person's not next to me, then I go back to fucking happy like egg mode. And then when that person's around me, I get all like insecure. In my last relationship, well, one of my last relationships, like, no, this is where, like, this is one of the pillars that gave underneath me that really started to form my opinion on, like, oh, I might just be fucking ugly, and that might actually matter. I had a partner that I lived with, like, we were serious, and whenever we went anywhere, fucking anywhere, the grocery store, to dinner, on an anniversary date, or whatever the fuck, he could not stop staring at the hottest girl in the room. And I became like invisible. Like, I would be talking to him and he would just be like, oh, I can't even show you where I'm. He would be like, and just staring at whoever the hell. And it just felt so bad, you know? So I try to compete with them. I try to dress up nice and dress to his gaze to try to be good enough for conversation, you know? Yeah. So I just got some shit to sort out, you know? So I'm trying to... I cut the fucking stump into like little shards. I made my little branches and I cut them... I just completed the cut through the toilet roll, and now I'm just kind of trying to think about how I want to attach them to the stump in a way that reads tree, in a way that gives jacaranda. I think I might just wing it. I'm just gonna wing it. Oh shit, I'm missing so much. Hold on. Saberlike says, also, we guys need to get better at complimenting each other's appearances. It'll help us get the compliments we crave and give us practice by giving platonic compliments. So we stop catcalling women. That's such an interesting perspective. Yeah, because guys feel kind of weird when they compliment each other, huh? It does feel good when the same gender compliments you. Like, anytime a girl, like, says something to you, you're like, oh, she sees me. She sees the moment, you know? Marcus says, I absolutely hate, but understand, the stereotypes about men when it comes to emotions and feelings because I feel like it makes it so much harder to be openly honest about thoughts. Interesting. What do you mean, Marcus? Saberlike says, Marcus, yeah, for sure. It's hard when society pushes back on us for showing any emotion except anger or whatever. I hope my vulnerability can inspire others here and in life generally. Yeah, I hope that tide changes too. I think it is. And I'm proud of you guys for being so emotionally articulate and sharing yourselves here. Because emotions are for everybody. Everyone has them. You know, the whole stoic thing is such a trap to me. It's such a trap. It makes me sad. So I'm really proud of you guys. You guys are amazing. So I just like haphazard glued one of these back on. And now I'm going to take this twofer deal right here. And I'm going to kind of like caddy stack it. Is that a word? I'm just going to stack it in a way that feels good. That feels right. Maybe something like this. Yeah. But yeah, I do not at all mean to, I hate when things are gendery, like, because you can't umbrella people or truths. I'm just saying no, fully acknowledging and knowing that not all people are like this, because you cannot umbrella people. It's just maybe it's LA, maybe it's just the people I picked, not intentionally. God forbid, not intentionally. Like, I only ever picked people because I thought they were nice. That's it. Like, I was just like, oh, you seem really nice, like, and interesting, you know. And they always bamboozle you. Yeah, I don't mean to suggest anything untoward about you sweet eggs. Because clearly you guys are very emotionally present and articulate. Oh, wow. Wow, I got so... Oh my god, the chat got stuck up for me. And so I didn't see that it had evolved. Hold on. Marcus says, for sure, Saber, since meeting all you guys, I definitely become so much more confident talking, and I wish I had you all for my whole life. We'll be here forever. Ugh. Don't you worry about that, Marcus. You can have us for your whole life, okay? Mistake Boy says, I'd have amazing self-confidence if it weren't for all those pesky other people. No, I just need to get resilient. I have a fear code happening, like a error code. A fear thing comes up and locks me down, that if I don't compete, if I'm not as good, at least, not that I don't need to be better, but if I'm not as good, I'm going to get it left. That's the conviction I have through so much repetitive experience resulting in that. And that's what I need to overcome. I need to just trust. The problem though is, the part that really sucks about it is, like, if they would just... So sometimes it has been. I've literally seen my partner fall in love with someone else right in front of me multiple times. And then I talk to them later about it, and then they confess, and then we fucking break up. I'm like, fucking damn it, fuck. But lately, not as in currently, but my past 3 relationships, the pattern has been that will happen, that they will find somebody, a coworker, a friend, they'll meet somebody. I don't know that they're talking. I don't inspect their phone. I don't know. But then they fall in love. And they'll have a fling. They'll see each other, you know? And that's what I don't like, is I don't like the deception. That's the part that really messed me up, is, you know, you trust somebody, that they're being real with you, and then you find out way too late that you know, that you weren't their cup of tea after all. And that's where I'm at now, is like trying to come back from that sort of thing. Because it's like this insatiable ache, this oozing wound that insists that I'm 24/7 not good enough, like I was saying. Not looking for sympathy, just saying how it really is. But like this 24/7 like concern that I'm not good enough, and if I keep not being good enough, or if I'm ever not at least this level of good enough, then not only will go to the grocery store and they'll find that person or that coworker at work, or it's already happening, and I just will never know. Yeah, because that really sucks. Anyway, sorry I'm doing it again. Evangelist says, yeah, it's such a personal set of switches and fuse boxes to learn. Like, I'm completely fine except when I'm not. Interesting. And Saberlike says, Marcus, I'm so happy to hear that. And just think, your journey is just beginning. That's such a great perspective, too. It is always just beginning. Toy Tangent says, wow, that's pretty disrespectful from someone who's supposed to be a partner. I'm glad you found someone better, because you deserve better. Thank you, Toy Tangents. And I hope everybody finds a good partner. But again, I hate to say it, but I don't know. You know? I want to trust that I have a good partner, but I don't know. Because I don't inspect things. I don't look under the leaves and under the rocks. I just want to trust. But I've done that so many times. So I don't know. So far, yes. So far, he's the best. So thank you. Evangelist says, obviously it's easier for me to say here in chat box, but it does sound like a guy's problem problem. 1,000% more than any kind of your problem. What do you mean? Silverlight says, almost thought you were going to say he couldn't take his eyes off the hottest woman in the room and just made constant contact with me. I fucking wish. No. Marcus says, Eric, my man, you're so right. I'm a completely different person to who I was even 2 months ago. And I'm so excited to grow into who I grow into. That is so amazing. Wow. Look, Saber-like, look at what you have made available for this fine young egg. That's amazing. My sick boy says, yeah, if you're hanging out with your partner and aren't able to, like, focus on them, then how cool do you really think they are? Sounds like odd behavior on their part. But then, like I said, when it keeps happening, you start to wonder if it's you. Like, yeah. Marcus says, maybe we should have a selfie channel on Discord so we can fish for compliments in times of self-doubt. You know, there's a Reddit for that, too. Is that something you guys would want? Vandal says, legit, I don't know how to take compliments on people's appearances without feeling like a creep. Or how to give compliments. It's like my own kind of irrational hang-up. Oh, interesting. Yeah, because everybody finds different things complimentary and not complimentary, right? So many guys, Saberlike says, so many guys think that catcalling is actually compliments. It's sad when it becomes a woman's problem, too. Freaking tell him! Mistake Boy says, I don't want to be complimented, I want to be riffed with. If you love me, riff with me. My attachment style is goof-based. Do you mean musically or comically? Comedically, I mean. Toy Changer says, oh my god, yes, I recently got a positive compliment from the opposite gender and it did not feel objectifying. It was nice. Oh, that's so nice. Yeah, because you never know. You never know. It's like, it's so common for them to say something innocuous but mean it innocuously. Mean it innocuously. I guess that, I'm not sure what the proper term would be. Mistake Boy, being, like, understood is more important than being looked at for me. Saberlike says, Vangelist, you can always compliment clothes or accessories. That's an extra compliment because it's something that person chose, so it's complimenting both their appearance and their taste. Oh, how refined. Marcus says, I hate that I can't compliment a woman's appearance without seeming like a creep or like an ulterior motive. Sometimes people just look good. Yeah. I think that as a woman, and I'm just speaking for myself, but I do know other people feel this way too. It's like, we get dressed for ourselves, so yet we constantly feel this inner measurement of not being good enough. So even if someone is saying outwardly, oh, you measure up today, you look nice today, it still is a reflection that that metric matters. And so that's why I think a lot of females find any kind of a compliment on their appearance exhausting and caustic. It's like, we don't want to hear about our appearance. Some girls totally love to hear about their appearance. You know, everyone's different. You know, I've met guys that hate to be complimented physically. They just hate to be objectified. They're like, you know, say something else. Like, don't call me sexy. I don't want to hear it. So it's interesting. It's definitely way more rare for a guy to feel that way, but I definitely have heard it too. Tojin says, I'm taking you guys with me to pick up some fried chicken. Fried chicken drip. Fried chicken drip. Mistake Boy says, Saber, like, catcalling is always almost about men's feelings and not about women's feelings. 100%. Well said. Saber, like, if I want to give a woman a compliment, I say it quick and keep it moving so they know I'm not trying to pick them up. That's also a good strategy. Like, just be like, sick hair and walk by. That takes all the responsibility off the female to be like, oh, he's not going to follow me home? Like, that's awesome. Mark says, girl, if you weren't in a relationship, I'd be in Cali saying, what's up? I don't know if you're talking to me or somebody, but if you're talking to me, that's sweet. But you don't know what I'm rocking with under here. It's just a void. And that's probably what you're talking to. You know it's a void under there. Saberlike says, Mistake Boy, exactly. They don't realize how it comes across. Evangelist says, my brain goes, if you say that is a badass hat, your face will morph into a drooling caveman discovering fire. It's some goofball miswiring in the cortex I gotta fix sometime. Oh, this is an interesting insight, guys, into the male side, the hetero male side, or even maybe bisexual or gay side. I couldn't speak for that, but a male perspective on this conversation is interesting. Saberlex says, as for the selfie channel, I think that could be a Fashion Friday channel if that ever happens. Love is about a commitment even more than feelings. I agree. Marcus says, I worry about committing to Fashion Friday because I wear the same thing every day like I'm a cartoon character. That's kind of cool. But you know what? That's what Fashion Friday is for, Marcus, is because I think almost all of us probably wear the same thing most of the time. You know, I have a weird complex. I like to save my coolest outfits for when I'm gonna be doing something because I don't want them to get ruined. So then I just end up wearing like the same black pants, black shirt, you know? But that's what Fashion Friday is for, to force us to prioritize expressing ourselves in some way. So not to convince you into committing into something that you feel uncomfortable with, but maybe that helps shake a perspective for you. Like it's to break that cycle for fun, for play. Silverlake says, feelings come and go, but you need to be able to say, I may feel this about this other person, but I made a commitment to my significant other and I'm going to stick to it. Yeah, I think that's super important, is people need to be able to regulate their own emotions. Depending on the relationship, like, I don't need my partner to tell me to my face, like, oh, I'm having feelings for my coworker. I just need them to deal with that. I need them to, like, have the fortification within to know themselves enough to deal with that, you know? I force potato mode. So I choose to see people as potatoes. And if someone strikes me as attractive, I seriously question myself and think, who cares? What does that even mean? Like, so? Whatever. It's a potato, you know? Because I practice the art of monogamy and of loyalty. And I like that practice. It's like an art form. It's very fulfilling to me. And in that way I can be, like, it makes my partner even more savory because I'm just focusing so much on them, you know? Mistake Boy says, yeah, I can imagine if your relationship goes the same way over and over, it would be hard to not develop, like, a self-image issue or something like that, which stinks because it's their fault that they can't manage their own attraction nonsense. Yeah. I guess. And it sucks too because it's always just because the girl is more attractive. Like, they tell me, like, oh, you're so kind. I'm not trying to boost myself up, but this is what I've been told. Like, oh, you're so kind. Like, I love your music and stuff. Like, it's like, I really, you know, they express that it's not me personally. The only difference is that person is like a model. And I'm like, fuck. You know? So it's like this unattainable. Like, so anytime I see someone, like, if I ever feel threatened by someone approaching my relationship, it's like, it feels mathematical. It feels like that degree of attractive person plus my relationship always equals destruction and loss. But that's something I gotta work on, and I'm working on it. You know, you just gotta let people go. You just gotta, if that happens, again, it's still lying though that gets me. It's like, I just want to know what's happening. Anyway, I'm talking in circles. Silverlake says, Marcus, me too. I have exactly one fabulous outfit and wear it constantly. At least when I was able to go out, been dressing like trash this past month. Marcus says, these streams seem so unpredictable about what we'll talk about, and I love it so much. Right? I'm glad you feel that way. I can never keep the chaos contained. The chaos has its own legs. Its own body.
They said that since I work full time, I wouldn't be able to go.
Marcus
to
says,
school.
I'm
So
fully committed to the
WGU
single life for a
promises to
while.
do my classes
That's
on my
good
own
too,
time
especially
and
after a
take all my
betrayal
tests
trauma.
online
I
on
wish I would have done that.
Learn more at WGU.edu.
But I didn't take enough time to be single. I really think I would have healed more. Sorry, I'm trying to get this ad out of the way. Let's go to this one. Okay. Yeah, I would have healed more. And I think I would have been able to come to where I am now as a more complete person, a more whole person, had I taken time to be single and recover. So good for you, Marcus. That's smart. And I still am, and I still will. It just takes longer because you're in the dynamic of fear of losing something. Anyway, fuck, I'm so far behind. Hold on, guys. Civilex says, just as we are wounded by others, we heal in the community. Oh, we heal in community. That's a beautiful thing you just said. That's so true. That's beautiful. Barkwater says there are 0 pictures of me on the internet and I plan to keep it that way. Hey, whatever makes you feel comfortable, you know? Pictures can be rough. Pro tip says, Saberlike, if you wear a Jethro Tull t-shirt, you'll get a ton of compliments from middle-aged white guys. So get excited about that. Could you fucking imagine just having being in the pocket of, like, your type of person that you're attracted to? Oh, just wear this fucking shirt and you'll get, like, you'll find the person that you're attracted to. That'd be so fucking funny. Marcus says, gonna start wearing my Jethro Tull vinyl as a hat. Hey, Fashion Friday, why not? Superblack says, yeah, saw a woman in a store wearing Godzilla shirt, passed her walking out and just said, hey, love the shirt, and left. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. You know? Didn't wait for a chance to reply. That's such a solid take. Like, just drive-by compliment. Mistake Boy said, I heard a rule that's like, don't compliment things about people that they don't have control over. So, like, people's outfits, people's makeup, stuff that reflects their personality more than physical. That's such a good rule of thumb. And Mistake Boy, you save your cool outfits also. That's why we have to have Fashion Friday, to pull out the cool outfits. Superlex says, on the flip side, even at my lowest self-esteem, I liked my eyes and my height because people had complimented them. Interesting. Good point. Interesting. Marcus says, that's why I don't think I'll ever be understood fully between genders. Personally, I'd love for people to give me any compliments. Maybe that says more about me, but I completely get it from your point. Yeah, that's the thing too, is I know, and this sucks, because it's like, you know, sharks, that's not a good example. I don't know, fucking pit bulls. One pit bull mauls a baby, and then everyone thinks all pit bulls are bad. Like, I know that women do compliment men, and women would love to compliment men, but they're also afraid of then getting stalked. Which is not your fault, you know? But I hope, Marcus, I hope you get that compliment. And I'm sure all of us have a ton of compliments for you. Saberlike says, maybe guys need a little more platonic compliments on inherent physical traits. Isn't that interesting? Yeah. Yeah, shit just needs to get flipped. Shit just needs flipped. You know what? You guys get the physical compliments. We'll get the cool compliments about our fucking shoes or whatever. Yeah, and then the world peace will be achieved. Oh no, I'm out of glue. How has this fortune befallen me? Saber has a great voice, says Barkwater. Radio jockey levels of smooth. This is true. As is Vangelis. Vangelis, your voice be poppin'. And I'm not talking clipping the audio. Aw, these compliments are cute! Saberlike says, Marcus, you're fun to hang with on voice channel. Even when you, or voice chat, even when you don't talk much. Toy Tangents has secured the fried chicken. Healing stream for the win. Marcus says, oh, Mistake Boy, I've had a couple of beers, so I feel confident enough to say, but your voice is very soothing to me. In a very non-creepy way. I wanted to say this for ages, but didn't know how to say it non-creepy. Well, you just did. And for that, Marcus, I give you confetti. Because you said it, and it wasn't creepy. You guys are so sweet. I love you guys complimenting each other. Marcus, if it's any, you said, I honestly worry about the quality and volume of my mic and I don't want a button to talk. You remember the many times that I've not been aware that my mic volume is just, like, deep fried and blowing you guys out the window? Remember that. And remember, it's okay to have bad audio as I'm speaking through this really shitty, like, head mic. Vangel says, yeah, whatever we got going on, lying in a relationship is exactly kind of bad in my opinion. There's value in saying to oneself, I feel X, Y, and Z, but regardless, the lying is worse. Yeah, lying is so bad. Marcus says, oh no, sick boy. I'm just catching up. Oh, Marcus says this has been such a hype up stream. Happy Thursday. Woo, happy Thursday. Happy Wednesday from the past. Happy future Thursday, Marcus. Mistake Boy says, Yognis has very nice eyes. Giant, reflective, yellow, UV blocking possibility. They are UV and prescription. Thanks for noticing. Oh my god, thanks. That's part of the thing with the mask too, is like, I made it with my own hands, blood, sweat, and tears, so it feels more personal in a way when someone compliments my mask through my face. So thank you. Superlike says, nice bonus with dressing fabulous. It gives people a great opening to start a conversation. That's so true. So true. Mistake Boy says, when I go into Discord voice, I can tell who everyone is, and everyone's voice is pretty distinct. Isn't that cool? It's like we're a bunch of cast characters. How long are you streaming, Vangelis? I hope I didn't miss him. How long is he streaming? We should go watch him. Sarah like says, but just remembering this past fall when I would feel so down and go to the grocery store and even I didn't need anything just to get compliments. So cringe. You know, my dad would do that. In his like final days, he became so sick and other than me, he was kind of like alone and he would get really lonely. So when I was at work or something, he would go to the grocery store just to talk to people in the grocery store. Like, it's a community space, you know? So it's not cringe. Makes sense. Oh, Evangelist says, I'll be on for a while tonight. Okay, awesome. We should all go watch. Do what we gotta do to get the fuel. So my tree is coming along. I don't know why I keep trying to do craft streams. I mean, like, this has been okay, right? But if I'm actually trying to make a tutorial, I might have to redo it. You know? That's fine. I feel bad. Compliment me. I'm fabulous. Saber-like. That sounds like not towards you, but that quote you just said reminded me of that kid, the ultimate gentleman. His name is right there. The kid that shot up that college, that sorority house, or he was going to. He went on like a shooting spree. God, it's right there. He's called the ultimate gentleman because of his YouTube videos talking about, look at me, I'm fabulous. So they were like, doing it for actual connection is one thing. I just need an ego boost. Oh, Toy Tangents, I'm glad that you like. Glad you like the stream and you like the tree. Thank you. I gotta be strategic now because I've used all my branches and I'm all out of toilet paper roll. So I think I'm gonna put one right here. It's gonna be kind of like a cute little chubby dream tea. It's gonna be like the Kirby tree, you know. But I don't know. Oh, thank God. Is anybody hungry? I'm hungry. I'm getting there. Okay. Oh my god, guys. Thank you for, like, taking that wild ride on conversation. You know? As I'm sure many of you guys know, like, anytime you actually talk about something serious and vulnerable that hurts, it makes you feel icky sometimes. So, I'm like... Mistake, boy. Kirby mentioned. Wait, I'm hungry. Oh, Superlike says, for real, this has been one of my favorite streams, but there's been some fierce competition. Aw, glad to hear that. Thank you for saying stuff like that. Oh man, I know. I'm thinking about like the fridge too. What do I have to eat? Do 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 do. Okay. So so I have like here's my tree so far. I have one more branch. Oh no, it's gone. I guess I can make branches out of other material. I have one more branch prepared, and I need to flesh out the shape here. So maybe over here, huh? Maybe like there. Yeah, that should be fine. That should do just handy old dandy. Okay. Saber, like, what do you have to eat? You're an adult. You can choose now. I have bok choy. But I have to rinse it to eat it. Little bug dudes living there. And you know, it sounds so good though. Like Trader Joe's has these rolled corn chips that are rolled. It's kind of like Takis, like they're like chili spice and lime. Oh, I'm so addicted to them. I'll kill a whole bag so fast. Yum 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 yum. So the Dream Day food, I want to make it like make sure we do like purple and blue colors, like the jacaranda, and try to invent a jacaranda flavor, which is why I was thinking the vanilla, the blueberry, and lavender sort of flavors because it's kind of blue purple. But if anybody has any ideas, oh, got a little wiggler here. But I'm trying to think of like how can I make the food blue? I can boil blueberries and use the water to dye things, like put it into, or I guess I could get food coloring, or isn't there like the blue spirulina or something? Okay, here's my tree so far. My little chonk tree. And what else? Eggplants! Purple yams! Ube. Mistake Boy says, actually I do a sweet potato casserole. I think you could just do it with the purple yams. Oh, guys! Guys! What if it's like sweet potato and then there's like marshmallow on tops that look like clouds? With little star cutouts. Like we can make stars out of something. Stars out of what's yellow and goes well with sweet potato. Cheese. No. Marcus says, I don't get to eat every day, so I usually just have cheap pasta when I can afford it. That's sadder than intended. Oh, Marcus, is that because of financial reasons, or do you just not get hungry? In a whole day? I also struggle for food, Marcus. I feel you. Struggle is real. Okay. Well, thinking maybe I should. Yeah, I'm gonna bring in some of these crazy tendrils to give more of a tree shape. Pineapple! Oh, pineapple! Interesting. Starfruit! Guys, starfruit! You can like cut slices of starfruit and put it on top of a yam casserole with like marshmallow cloud top. Beautiful. Hey Marcus, does Isle of Wight have any like food programs? All this pineapple talk. Star for people, shining star, dream supremes. You get it, mistake boy. Yes. Dylan says, I actually accidentally haven't eaten today, and with this and with that realization, I am making a snack. Snack mode. Let's go. Mistake boy says also, how do we feel about eating eggs? Is that cannibalism or what? No, because it's okay. It's okay. It's a beautiful system where we are what we eat. We are what we eat, and we are what we need. The egg is the holy symbol of the universe. The ovum. The creation of all things. Marcus, I also wish I could cook for you. Okay, financial reasons. I haven't had food since late Monday night, but I don't want to bring peeps down. Oh, wait, Monday. Monday, late Monday night. Hmm. Timberlake says this stream has reminded me. Marcus, do you have Zelle or Venmo? Timberlake says this stream has reminded me that I still want to do that confidence stream with you sometime. If you ever want to plan that out, totally. Marcus says, now that I qualify for it, the local government has more or less abandoned us poverty people. Are you serious? Yeah, are there food banks? Like a community developed food banks? But yeah, Marcus, do you have Zelle or Venmo? Or PayPal? Wait, I want to see something. Oh fuck, I don't know if I can. Let me see. Give me a second, guys. So I'm just taking a look at something really quick. Marcus says, at Tangents, I don't qualify for them properly. It's crazy. You have to have doctor's notes and things like that. That is crazy. For US people who need it, Big Lots is dirt cheap food, like good stuff for well under $1. Relied on that when I came back from Korea and had to live off $20 for a month. Damn, that is a good tip. You know, I really wonder if there's a food bank near you, Marcus. Like, food banks are community driven, usually through churches. Isle of you know, I just looked up food bank Isle of Wight, and there is actually. And I think it's just community. I think that it's just support local people. So on the Isle of Wight, 7,036 people are receiving help from this food bank, Marcus. And maybe we can get you. Let me see what we have to do. Let me see. Voucher thing. Hold on. That is crazy. You really need a voucher? How about a note from Dr. Yolkness? I think Dr. Mark is more believable. Toy Changer says, let me look into what's available. I do this for a living, help people find resources. That would be amazing, Porcelain Piggy, if that's okay with Marcus. Marcus, is this all okay for you? I don't want you to feel intruded upon, but I really would like to find you help too. But can you let me know if you have Zelle or something? Or Zelle or PayPal or something? Oh, you said, I don't have PayPal or Venmo or anything like that, but I have €3 that I can get a little something tomorrow. Oh no! Marcus says, this is my worst nightmare. I don't want to seem so needy with all this, but I'm so appreciative. Marcus, I'm with you. I want you to understand that I am with you. I totally understand. Like, I go without food a lot too. Or just live off like very, very little. But I actually did today just get on, what's like a food program for California, so now I will be okay, but I want to make sure that you're okay too. So don't feel like it's I hope it's not. I mean, I don't want to validate you. If it's your worst nightmare, it's your worst nightmare, and I'm sorry about that. We can get off the topic soon, but I don't want you to feel any type of shame, because like it's just the way the world is, you know. Like there's so many people like us out there, so. You're not coming off needy. You're coming off like real, and then we are flooding in because we care about you. That's how this is coming off to me, at least. You don't come off needy. Yeah, this is a place for people to express, but I can't articulate it, but I know what you mean and how you probably feel, Marcus. Yeah, and guess what, Marcus? Like, if we all chipped in, or even some of us, like, it wouldn't be a burden on anybody. You know? That's what this community could be as well. It's something I wanted to do eventually, was to build a group fund that we can all focus that fund on whatever we decided to, whether it be to help somebody or help somebody get a piece of equipment or something like that. But Marcus, I don't want to make you uncomfortable. If you do actually end up building a PayPal or Zelle or Venmo or something, let us know if you would, or you can let me know privately, and then we can figure something out, because we want to get you foods. But it sounds like Porcelain Piggy and I, if it's okay with you, Marcus, and actually I would like either your permission or not permission. Like, let us know if you're actually comfortable with this. It would be so easy for us to look and try to figure out how to get you vouchers or how to get you assistance on Isle of Wight. Marcus says, yeah, you have to go and request a voucher from the government or doctors, but they make it really difficult to sort out. Yeah, can we help you with that, Marcus? I thought it was going to be difficult too, but I just completed the process today, and it did take effort, but it's worth it. Mistake Boy says, there's trillion valid reasons to not have cash. It's a little harsh. It's a harsh little world out there, but there is community and such. 100% like, it's not like we can't just have land and make food. Like, not anymore. Now that you're just born into a system that demands so much of you. And Saberlight says, I want to just be clear that even though I'm a stupid broke right now, I'm not in need. My wife is covering my essentials. I just don't have any personal money to go spend on non-essentials. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And now that I have some food coverage through California, I have a more ability to help. Marcus says, Oh yeah, Saberlight says, mentioned my financial state earlier. I didn't want anyone to think that they should help me with money right now, though I'm not going to turn down birthday presents. Oh yeah, it's your birthday coming up. Can't forget that. And Marcus says, it would be crazy. I would be crazy appreciative to receive some funds or help in the least begging way possible, but I absolutely do not want people to go out of the way or be burdened by my problems. And Saberlike says, if people want to give money to help other Eggies, then that's where it should go. 100%. So Marcus, if you want to set up a PayPal or a Venmo, I don't know if Venmo or Zelle works out there, but PayPal I think is like universal. So if you want to set up a PayPal, imagine this. I mean, like, it's not a burden on anybody to give a little bit, you know, because that little bit adds up to a big bit altogether. That's the power of the Eggies. Okay? So if it would be acceptable to you, I would be so delighted to give something. And it sounds like others would be too. I know, it's hard to accept these sort of things. I fucking know. Selling merch was fucking hard. And that's like an actual tangible item that I'm giving to somebody, but it was so hard. I felt so bad. Like, who am I to be asking for money in any way, you know? 1 second. Is it that time, baby? Hi, baby. Yeah, look, we're all so happy to help. It would be really great. And you know what? The truth is, when we let people help us, it helps them too. You know? It makes them feel close to us, and it allows them to show us that they care. So Marcus, if you make a PayPal, you can post it in the chat, in the chaos chat of Discord, or to me personally. And yeah, and then we'll look into seeing what we can do about securing a voucher or something. When there's a will, there's a way, Marcus. That is always true. Marcus says, I think I need to sleep and think on it because this is the most generous thing I've ever been offered, but is ridiculously well appreciated. I don't know where I'd be without you all. Oh, okay, Marcus. Yeah, you think about it, okay? No pressure at all. No pressure at all. We just care about you. And that's the beautiful thing about community. Oh, dude, I'm sure it's so surreal for you. I'm so sure. But you've handled it so well and so brave. So amazing, Egg. You know, and it makes me sad too, because I wish we just lived in a world, in a culture, in a community at large, that this was just normal. Like, we didn't have to feel shame that we didn't have this invisible, made-up fucking currency. Like, but life or death is decided on this currency, and it's so crazy. It's like, it's just crazy that it comes down to that. So I don't subscribe to that. I don't believe in that. I don't think you should have any pride or shame about money. It's silly. Even though I do feel it too, so I get it. This is just what I'm trying to tell myself as well. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I love, Saberlike says, Marcus, I'm so happy we're able to help with you materially and emotionally. Yeah. Cha. Ain't that nice? You guys have been there for me so many times, even earlier in this chat, so I'm really grateful for you guys too. Sirlek says, last year for my birthday, I was so badly in need of essential car repairs and flat broke. I was stressed every time I drove. My friend knew I needed help and gave me some money when we went out. Aww. I was expecting it to be like $50 maybe. Mistake voice says egg community. Community. Maybe something to do with carton. Community? Carton immunity? Silverlike says, got home and saw it was almost $500. I just broke down and cried. Wasn't enough to cover all the repairs, but enough that I could get them done. Wow, that's so amazing. What a friend. I'm glad you had that experience. That's so sweet and amazing. So I'm just trying to think if I have something. I swear I have card tints somewhere. Community carton. Mark says it's more so I just feel so indebted, like I'd have to pay everyone back somehow. No. A gift is a gift. A gift is a gift. You know? And the truth is, like, yeah, no debt at all. The truth is, like, when community comes together like that, it just gets paid forward. Like, I'm sure, I'm positive, one day you'll be in a situation where you'll probably be, like, able to give something to someone, and maybe you'll come across somebody in need, and you'll remember how it felt, and then you'll be able to help them. You know, that's just how it goes. Like, no debt. Yes. Saberlike says, Marcus, you've more than paid it back already with your lovely presents. Yep. Consider it paid up. Marcus says, I am not the government or a vendor or something stinky like that. I am a random dude who feels like helping. Yep. That's right. Saberlike says, pay it forward. Someday when you have enough and someone is in need, you can help them. Exactly. Mystic Boy says, yeah, there may come a time when you feel like you're able to pay it back. But I, for one, am not keeping track. Yep, not keeping track. Nope. Marcus says, I did give €4 to a busker today who was playing Beatle music. Aww. See? Oh, P.S. Panda. That's what I do during tax time. I have giveaways. Oh, seriously? That's so smart. That is so smart. You guys are so lovely and generous as well. Let me check something really quick. I'm trying to look for this card tint. 1 second. Hello? Oh no, POS Panda, it's not a problem. Come as you are, you know? Oh, I'm sorry, Marcus. Yes, pounds. I just see the E and I think euro. Of course. Yes, Toy Tangent said it well. Just knowing that you will be okay is enough. Marcus says, the music spoke to me. I had a stressful meeting, and hearing the guy play was just so relaxing I had to give something back. My state of mind is far more important to me than my physical well-being. Aww. That was a nice exchange, and I'm glad he was there. And I'm sure he was glad you were there, too. We appreciate all the Eggies, whether you talk a lot or just a little bit. Frickin' tell him. I'm also, I grabbed this holographic film. It's what I put on top of like the eggy calendars and stuff like that. So I'm gonna use that on top of this purple file to maybe bring down the intensity of the purple for my jacaranda tree, because I don't want it to be that vibrant of a purple. The jacarandas are very periwinkle, so I want to try to achieve that by putting the thing on the thing on the thing. And for now, I'll put this lovely thing over here. Okay. Oh, Mistake Boy said it. Egg presents is egg presents. Yup. Very winkle. And Saberlike says, we appreciate all the Eggies, whether you talk a lot or just a little bit. In parentheses. I definitely know which end of the spectrum I fall on. Well, you know what? Somebody's got to open up the verbal dance floor. And I'm so relieved that it's usually you, Saberlike. You know, you keep us going. I forgot how difficult this is. Mystic Witch, I'm gonna be right back. I shall keep this. It's one of those things that you kind of want to put on like one side and like flatten it out. So yeah, for the leaves, just use whatever you fucking have. Whatever you need. You know? Whatever you can think of. Oh yeah, that kind of worked actually. That's surprising. So, what I'm gonna do... So you see, it made it kind of more of a light purple, not so dark. And maybe I'll do this to the blue one too. So I can have a variety of kind of blue-purple. Or maybe I'll just stick with this. I think I'll just stick with this. Silverlight says, I'm self-conscious about my Discord wall of text. Wall of text? That sounds more right. Yeah, I constantly struggle with that nagging thought of I'm pushing people away. I need to pull back and withdraw. Not just on that issue in general. I think that it's up to each person, you know, because it's like sometimes you just have stuff to say, and sometimes, you know, different eggies like reading what you have to say. I think it's important to self-regulate in the sense that if you feel uncomfortable with it, you've got to listen to yourself, but also, you know, not necessarily to silence yourself either, you know? Oh no. These are all kind of gummy. Okay. So now... Oh, there are a lot of bubbles in this. Oops. Of course. I did not smush it out. Well... I'll deal with that later. Okay. So I'm just going to cut little leaves now. There's got to be a way to do this effectively. I'm going to cut strips first. And then repeat a shape, I think. Strip. But yeah, Saberlike, like I see you engaging all the time with Mark and with Mistake Boy and Marcus. Like, imagine if you weren't there talking, they wouldn't have anyone to talk to in the chat, right? So I wonder how many I need. Where did my tree go? Oh, it's over there. Yeah, I was kind of amazed that people actually read that massive tome on Comfort Corner the other day. Grateful for y'all's. Aw, big hug. I know, isn't that amazing? All the view eggs are actually very interesting. I was thinking about this the other day. Like, I wonder what it is for each of you guys to be here. And, you know that, like, talking about gendered stuff earlier, I was realizing, I was like, most of the eggies are guys, but you guys aren't creepy. Like, man, I really sound like a fucking bigot or something. But I mean, like, usually if guys are a part of a Discord or are following like a female creator, it's in kind of a certain context, right? But you guys are just being real. You're just being human beings, and just like, and you treat me like a human being, and you treat everyone else like a human being. And I just really adore you guys. I think that you're all really amazing. And that's about as gendered as I want to get. I'm tired of sounding so gendered. Because I think it's disrespectful. Oh, give me 1 second. Silverlex says, honestly, surprised I even wrote all that. Just wanted to help encourage others on loneliness, and apparently I had some shit to work through. I haven't had a chance to read through all of it. Give me 1 second. POS Panda and Toy Tangents have given Saberlike hugs, and Saberlike says no worries. We men need to earn nice guy status, even if it's solely the fault, and it's solely the fault of men. I appreciate your compassion in that way, Saberlike, and your understanding. And now it's gonna take two, right? Because obviously there's some ladies that have played their own part in certain dynamics, but I guess too, like me even saying that is because I guess I have some sort of perception that men will find value in you if they are trying to get something from you. Like I had a best friend in high school. I didn't go to high school, but high school age. That I thought was my best friend, and then I know this makes me sound like I friend zoned somebody or something, but after one night relationship ended, and then I started dating somebody else, and he had a meltdown, and he was like, when is it gonna be my turn? Like, I'm the one who's always here. He literally said, when is it gonna be my turn? And I was like, oh, I thought we were friends. So now you don't want to be my friend because I won't date you? That fucking sucks. I thought we were friends. You know? So sometimes I just think that, like, yeah, like, what I always have to wonder, like, okay, what is this guy here for? What does he get out of this? What does he want from this? But yeah, you guys are rad. Because you guys are just giving each other just the confettis too. You know, it's a community thing. And all of you guys are just so thoughtful and emotionally intelligent and connected and growing and wonderful. So much so that all the gender walls fall down. Like, there are no gender walls in this group until I fucking talk about them. But let's go back to the gender wall in this place. That was better. And Marcus says, I just set up a PayPal, but I'm gonna think on sending it for a bit just because it's such a crazy idea to me. Thanks all you guys. This is the first time I felt accepted and welcomed before. Oh, yay, Marcus! You know, that's the thing. When the government fucking fails, when there aren't systems in place for the people to get fed, communities must erect themselves. Yes, and we are standing by, dutifully and eagerly, wanting to send you food. Food monies. Barkwater says, I'm a mass practitioner. As your pronoun? You know, so I started to make these little leaves. I'm not sure how effective they're going to be. We'll have to see. Cerealex says, I've definitely felt the, when is it going to be my turn? But never like, why can't I date you? More like, I'm happy for you in your relationship, but I want something like that. Oh yeah, I think to have those feelings are one thing. But to like, to have these unrequited, unexpressed expectations, and then to snap and then disappear, it's just like, oh, you know? So that's what this was the whole time. I thought we were friends. So now I'm just cutting a little hole in the leaf. Just seeing how I'm sticking the X-Acto knife in it and just rolling around to make a tiny little hole. Tiny little hole, and putting that one to the side. I still think that these are too dark. This purple. Oh, maybe if I buff it on one side so it becomes kind of opaque. Just scuff it. I wonder if that would work. I don't have any sandpaper. Superlex says I've definitely. Oh yeah, I already read that. You know what, guys? That was satisfying. Oh. So, as per usual, I really thought we were gonna get through more. We got a tree stump. We got a couple of leaves. But not the right purple. Kind of bummed about that. Maybe I can use something else. I think I'm gonna have to put wire in to like make something for the leaves to hang on to. Toy Tangent says, good thing about those kinds of people is that they find a way out of your life on their own. That's true. I just felt bad too. The ultimate scuff material. Did you guys see that video? It's a guy, he's like, I think he said he's like 600 grit sandpaper hands, and he's straight up sanding like a block with his bare hand. Marcus says, well, I'm a famous poet, I'll shout all you guys back. There you go. There you go. But yeah, I'm thinking I might want to get off this stream and actually film a proper tutorial video. That way it's more cohesive and I can focus a little bit more, you know? Super like says, get through more. We worked through so much shit together. How much more do you want? No, I meant for the dream day. I wanted to make this. I wanted to make a thing and a thing and a thing. I wanted to make so many things. But I'm way more interested in talking to you guys, so then I don't do anything. Trees take a long time to grow, bro. They do. That's so true. You are right. I think I need some green tea. What do you think of my sprouts today? Are they growing? You see my little sprout? Mistake boy, that was really fucking funny. You know what? I also, a long time ago, you know what's crazy? This is just how it fucking goes. I bought all the supplies for this Dream Day stuff literally like 5 years ago. I wanted to do this for so long. And sometimes it just takes, like, you know, you ever buy things that you're like, I'm gonna be a jewelry maker, and you buy all the supplies and then you never do it? Well, if you hang on to it and if you keep thinking about it, one day you'll do it. Yo, poll in Discord, Dream Day. I will, but not until I finish the tutorial videos, I think. I think preparing hearts is more important for Dream Day than any other decoration. That is so true. Before you go, do your thing, remember? What thing? What thing? What are you talking Marcus says, that makes sense. I'd love to have a tutorial that engorge my room with homemade trees. Aww! Yeah, oh my god, can you imagine filling your home with tiny trees? You know, this could also be made with like wet newspaper. What is newspaper? You wet and you take a coat hanger. I was gonna use a coat hanger, but I just didn't have one. But you take a coat hanger and you like bend it and twist it, and then you put wet newspaper around it. You could also do something like this, or toilet paper rolls. Yes, tiny trees. Tiny, teeny, tiny trees. Alternatively, I am thinking of just making the tree in 3D and then printing a QR code and mailing it to whoever wants one. So you could scan it with your phone and it'll exist there. Saberlike says, and don't forget, I'll be streaming a wild movie on Friday and Inframan on Sunday for my birthday. I probably won't make the Friday movie, but I'll try to make the Sunday movie. But I might get out really late. I'll let you know. And Marcus says, what's the best way to go about PayPal thing if I become okay with it? I don't just want to put in Discord because the eggs won't see the stream. Okay, put it, you can DM me with it, and then I will make an announcement for it. And then I can also make a post and explain what's happening in the Discord. Superlex says, let me know when you expect to get off on Sunday and we can plan the movie then. Okay, I will. I have to use my phone to check my work schedule, and I can't do that because my phone... Hold on. My phone is using my... I'm using my phone camera to film this right now, so I can't check my schedule. But I will. And Mistake Boy says, if you do the poll before the tutorial, you'll know what day is proper deadline. I want to see Inframan. Yeah, but that's the thing is like these. I'm not sure we'll do it. Others can do earlier. I'm legit not opposed to watching it twice in a row. Oh my god. Okay. I will let you know. I will post in the Discord. And just in case it glitched, Marcus, if you wanna DM me the PayPal link or message me somehow, I'll post it. I'll make a post. Okay. If you decide that you're comfortable, of course. Well, guys, thank you so much for hanging out today. It was so amazing, so much fun. I love hanging out with you guys, and I missed you guys so much. I'm so sleepy now. I hope everyone has a great rest of your evening, your night, your day. You know we will be up in Discord, right? But yeah, guys, thanks for being here, okay? Any last words? Civilex says, thank you for hosting this space for all this community and healing. Thank you for being here and making it a community and making it healing, guys. I really appreciate you guys. Oh, wait. Of course. The confetti. Mark says, thank you for everything tonight, guys. I don't know where I'd be without you. Sorry, I'm eating yawn. I'm tired all of a sudden. Thank you all on the Discord. I'm gonna be sleeping because it's almost 1:30 a.m. Good night, everyone. Big hugs, everybody. Good night to everybody. Sweet dreams, Marcus. Have a good rest of your night, guys. Okay, I'm doing it. I'm ending the stream, guys. Very well. Get you on Discord, yes? Yes, of course. What?